Topping our morning rush, a local family is traumatized this morning after dodging bullets while trying to stop and help someone. A mother and father were driving near 86th and Bridge last Saturday morning when they saw a man screaming in the road with a young child. When they pulled over to help, they saw the man shot at them. They are remaining anonymous as the man behind the gun is still out there.
This morning, we now know the identity of the man shot to death by police. Police say that they found 27-year-old Kashawn Thomas passed out in a car at the Valero at Coors and Quail on late Sunday night. Officers were able to get Thomas out of the car, and then they were talking to him. That's when APD says that he got back into the vehicle. Now, some sort of confrontation took place, and multiple officers fired their weapons. A moratorium that stopped the city from approving sanctioned homeless camp applications is on hold this morning after the mayor's veto. City council will need to take up another vote on this. The bill did pass initially with 6-3 on August 15th. Then last Friday, the mayor vetoed it. Right now, councilors do have the 6 votes necessary to override the mayor. Their next vote is set for September 7th. Erica.
And here's a look at our school day forecast. Temperatures this morning are sitting in the upper 60s. It's a comfortable morning out there. No rain here in the metro. By this afternoon, we'll see hot temperatures, a high of 88, and we could see a stray storm around the middle Rio Grande Valley.
A state senator is claiming a medical episode is the reason he crashed into 3 vehicles in Old Town. On Friday night, Senator Jacob Candelaria rammed into 3 vehicles parked outside of Felipe Tapia's home in Old Town. Police and paramedics evaluated Candelaria, and he was not cited or detained. He says that he made it very clear to the property owners that he would make things right.
An Albuquerque man is charged with murder after an argument over speeding in the South Valley turned deadly. Investigators say Joseph Gonzalez saw Abner Antillion speeding through his neighborhood, motioned him to slow down. Now, he says Antillion stopped and started arguing with Gonzalez before Gonzalez, according to police, opened fire, killing him. Gonzalez told deputies he fired because he thought Antillion might be getting a gun.
APD has suspended one of its officers after he was charged with stalking and harassing his ex-girlfriend. Yesterday, APD told us that Christopher Martinez was removed from the open space unit, and his suspension went into effect late last week. It is not clear how long this suspension may last. Erica.
And here's a look at our threat index. It is moderate. We'll see scattered showers and storms around and south of I-40 and a chance for some flooding in southeast New Mexico.
A survivor of the toy box killer is now pardoned by the governor. In 1999, David Parker Ray abducted Cynthia Jaramillo on Central. Ray tortured her sexually for days before she escaped. After her escape, Jaramillo pleaded guilty to drug trafficking. Jaramillo says her conviction was holding her back from renting an apartment and getting a job at times.
The Artemis program is expected to pave the way for NASA's next giant leap to put Americans back on the moon, but technical snags stalled that mission. The space agency scrubbed the moon rocket's launch because of weather and engine trouble. NASA's next attempt at a liftoff is scheduled for Friday at the earliest at the Kennedy Space Center.
Investigators reviewing evidence seized from former President Trump's home earlier this month say they found a limited number of documents that could be covered by attorney-client privilege. Sources close to the Trump legal team say that helps make their case for a special master to be appointed to review the documents. Erica.
And here's a look at the traffic maps. We are clear out there. No accidents or major slowdowns to report. And here's a look over the Big I. This is looking west of the Big I. As you can see, there is some slowing traffic going east on I-40.
Finally, researchers are working to uncover what's believed to be the largest dinosaur skeleton ever found in Europe. Scientists say the dinosaur was found in central Portugal. It appears to be 82 feet long and believed to be one of the largest ever recovered there.
Time now for the 5 facts.
We start with number 5 here. A Mexican painter will be the focus of a new exhibit coming to the Immersive Pavilion next month. The exhibit, titled Frida Kahlo, an immersive biography, will open its doors September 29th in the Sawmill District. Much like Beyond Van Gogh, the exhibit will feature full room-size projections. It won't showcase her artwork, though. Instead, it will take visitors on a trip through Frida's life and inspiration. The immersive biography is scheduled to stay in Albuquerque until October 30th.
And number 4, a survivor of the toy box killer is now pardoned by the governor. Back in 1999, David Parker Ray abducted Cynthia Jaramillo on Central. Now, Ray tortured her sexually for days before she escaped. Ray was suspected of abducting and killing at least 40 women, though their bodies were never found. After her escape, Jaramillo pleaded guilty to drug trafficking. She served her sentence, got clean, and started a nonprofit. Jaramillo says her conviction was holding her back from renting an apartment and even getting a job.
And at number 3, we will see scattered showers and storms for areas south and along I-40 today. Most of that light rain will be coming in through southern New Mexico as of this morning, lasting all the way through the afternoon and evening.
And number 2, a moratorium bill that stopped the city from approving sanctioned homeless camp applications is on hold. That comes after Mayor Tim Keller's veto. The City Council will need to take another vote now. The initial bill passed 6-3 on August 15th. Then last Friday, the mayor vetoed that. However, if city councilors stick to their original votes, they do have the 6 votes necessary to override his veto. They are expected to hold a vote on that on September 7th.
Finally for you this morning, number 1, a local family is traumatized this morning after dodging bullets while trying to stop and be good Samaritans last week. Here's what we know so far. A mother and father were driving near 86th and Bridge Saturday morning when they saw a man screaming in the road with a young child. They pulled over to help. That's when they say the man started shooting at them. While the shooter reloaded, they were able to take off, calling 911 and meeting up with APD officers at a nearby gas station. The family is choosing to remain anonymous at this time as the man behind the gun is still out there. So far, no leads have been released by APD as to who the man could be.